Good morning, students. Thank you so much for coming today. Well, I wish you were here. It would be really awesome if we could have class by the river. As you can see, it's definitely moving this morning. And so I just wanted to share with you what I'm doing because we don't have class, and I do miss you guys very much, and I love you very much. And so I guess I just wanted to review a few things too. As you can see, there's definitely traffic on the river. Boats, barges, things moving back and forth. But what I wanted to review first was our very first Bible verse. Genesis 1:1. Can you say it with me? In the beginning, God, He did what? He created the heaven and the earth. So as you can see here, we've got some of the heaven and the earth right in front of us. The river, the water, the sky, the trees. There's some birds flying up there. You may not be able to see them on the video, of course. But so I hope you guys will stick with me as I just review our story about how God created the world, the universe, and everything in it. So just a moment as I flip my book open. I do not have cards like we have at school. So here we go, the story. On the first day of creation, God created the light. He called the brightness light, and the darkness He called it night. And He said it was good. And this was the first day of creation. Then, on the second day of creation, God said, let the waters be divided from the waters above and the waters beneath, just like our river and our sky. And this He called the firmament. And He said the evening and the morning was good, and this was our second day. Then, on the third day, God said, let the land bring forth. And the land came about out of the waters, and He said that it bring forth grass and plants and trees yielding after their kind. And God looked at it, and it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. Then, on the fourth day, God looked out upon what He had already created, and He said, let there be the sun to rule the day, and the moon and the stars to rule the night, for signs and for seasons. And God looked, and He saw it was good, and this was our fourth day. Then, on the fifth day, God looked out over the waters, and He said, let the birds and the fowls and the great creatures of the air come forth, and let the great creatures of the sea come forth, the fish, the sharks, the whales, yes, even dinosaurs. God looked out over it also, and He saw it was good, and this was our fifth day. Then, God looked out. Oh my goodness, look at this water! Oh! Yuck! There's a boat close by, and it is stirring up the water very greatly. So, forgive me for our interruption in our story there for a moment. I got some water in my mouth. That was nasty. Alright, so, on the sixth day, God looked out over the land. He saw the plants, He saw the birds and the fish, and He said, now let the land bring forth great creatures. And out came maybe rhinoceroses, and elephants and horses, and snakes and cows, and many things. But God looked at everything, and He said, no, I need to create someone to care for this great land. And so He picked up the dirt of the ground, and He formed it into the first man, and He blew the breath of life into the first man, and He created Adam. And he was the first man, the father of all living. And then from Adam, He created the first woman, Eve. And man and woman, He looked at them and He said, they are very good. And this was the evening and the morning, the sixth day. Then the seventh day arrived. God looked out over everything He had done, and He saw how wonderful it was. Just like how wonderful it is today with all the trees and the water and the wind blowing. And he looked out over all of creation on that seventh day, and he looked and he said, it was good, it was wonderful. And he was finished with his work, and he rested. Did he have to rest? No, he did not have to rest. He did not have to go to sleep. He was not tired. He is God, and he is good, and he is all powerful, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He rested on that seventh day because he wanted to show us that we also need rest. It was a day to worship him. Now, that is our Bible story from our very first verse. Let's say it again. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And so we are done with our story. So why don't we sing a song? It's been a while, I'm sure, since you guys have sung these songs. So why don't we sing My God is So Great? And you guys, I know you should remember the actions. It's not complicated, but you will not see me, of course, because I'm holding my phone. So here we go. You ready? My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are his, the rivers are his, the sky is his handiwork too. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing my God cannot do. For you and you and you and you and you and you. Alright, you guys, that is my Bible story and my remember for our verse. And again, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Check in with me again later. See ya!